What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, man. Tomorrow's game day. We got a little film session here. We're trying to figure out what DeeBones can do to solve this mystery that is Nasir Core, because he is unbeaten so far. And on top of that, you got to play Ty Glover. It's going to be a tall, mountainous task that you got ahead of you, DeeBones. So we're going to look at some film to see what you can do to give yourself the best chance to win. So, luckily, we have some film on this exact matchup, Ty versus DeeBones, but we don't know what's going to happen with DeeBones versus Nas. There's no film to look at between them two directly. This is a luxury to look at exactly what you can do. First of all, DeeBones, got to take away that little spot up three. That's number one. Key number one to beating Ty is going to be take away. Great move. Love it. You have to take away his jumper, Bones. You have to take away Ty's triple threat jumper. That's really good defense. DeeBones did a really good job right there at bumping him off the spot. That's going to be a key because Ty loves to play physical. But you are stronger. So bump him off the spot. Be physical with him first. Let's look at this possession right here. Let's look at this possession right here. I mean, you just rushed it. You just rushed. He just rushed it there. Another key to playing these two guys, and probably the biggest overall key for DeeBones, is composure. Both of these guys, Ty and Nas, play with extreme composure. Gonna have to take that away. Make him beat you a different way. Make him get 13 ones if that's what it takes. That's a lot of buckets on the floor when you're the stronger player. Because Ty's probably shooting about 50% from that spot right now in these King of the Courts. People don't think Ty can shoot. Bones, it's a high school three. He's going to elevate. You're not going to be able to block that. He's 6'8". You got to get up in Ty, pause, and make him put it on the floor. Ty can put it on the floor and get to the rim, but you have to live with it. Yo, I know y'all remember this, and this isn't anything crazy. Ty does hit these. Based on everything we've seen in the King of the Courts, he makes them. They're playing in this exact gym too. Bones, listen, I'm not gonna tell you exactly how to play, but I think it's pretty easy to see that's a very comfortable shot from him for him. And if he gets going, like, you're down 8-0 right now because of those shots. If you make him put it on the floor, maybe he finishes 4 contested ones. Got to take away the twos. Gonna have to. It's gonna be a key. It's gonna be a key. It's gonna be a key. Because then Ty's able to mix it up and he can handle the ball, get to his mid-range and get to his spots. And that just gives him a rhythm. Going back to the composure. Be physical, but don't force. Be physical, Bones, but don't force it. Don't rush it. Be composed. Focus on your skill and the mechanics rather than forcing a bucket.
Make sure y'all keep dropping those props in the chat for sure. Let us know what's going on in the chat. 8-0. DeeBones needs to find some rhythm.
As much as Bones is going to want to go to the basket in this matchup, it's very deceiving because Ty is very physical. He's got a strong lower center of gravity. That's a great finish. That's a great finish. That's the good part of Bones. That was fluent. He wasn't forcing it there. And by the way, I like these twos for Bones as well. I know a lot of people think that he can't, don't settle. People say don't settle for Bones, but as I'm watching all his one-on-one games, He has a lot of success when he just takes the shots that are there. When Bones starts to force things, just like anybody else, he's not as efficient. So if you have that 2 at the top of the key, you got to shoot that, Bones. Got to take what the defense gives you. Don't be too forceful. Because you're not going to bully Nas to the hole. And to be honest, you're really not going to bully Ty to the hole either because, one, he's not strong, but he's physical, and he's good at playing with physical players. And then, 2, he's going to be able to get right back up off your bump and contest. So play your game. Play fluent. I love that shot for DeeBones. I love that shot. He shoots it well. All three of these players tomorrow shoot that shot really well. Just right at the top of the key in the triple threat. Ooh. Got bumped off your spot there. I just want to see Bones be more controlled with his skill set and moves tomorrow. Because he has moves and he has a bag. It's all up here for Bones, though. Composure, y'all. Composure is going to be the key tomorrow. That's good defense. That's good defense. You have to respect his speed, but then you got to close that distance when he pulls that back. Good shot. Tomorrow, Bones. Shoot that. Shoot that. See right there, and this is where I feel like the composure comes into play where you see Nas do this really well. Nas does this really well. Watch, ready? He's going to go downhill here, and this is forceful. He cuts you off. Use your skill set that you have. You can dribble the ball. You have a nice spin move that you can even keep your dribble alive or get into, but you're fully selling out because you're trying to bully your way to the rim. Use your skill set tomorrow, Bones. Spin move right here. Beautiful spin move. Pull, snatch. Don't be too set. Don't predetermine your moves. Be ready to react. Be ready to react. Nas does that really well. If he gets cut off going to the rim, he does that roll off spin move. He'll do a snatch. He'll slow down on his finish and finish in different ways. So tomorrow with Bones, it's going to be staying on balance and using his skill set, not being too forceful. This is perfect because this is a tendency right here, y'all, that Ty loves to. This is a move Ty loves to use, and you're going to see it tomorrow. You're going to see it tomorrow. He does this little, because I played Ty before once. So he does that little hang, or he'll put it in one hand, and sometimes he'll use that right foot, that top right foot to twitch, right? And sometimes he'll put it on the floor and go right past you to the right. But probably 70% of the time, he's using it to set up a cross. The way this should be guarded, in my opinion, Bones, play flat, first of all, so you don't have to open up your hips. When you drop your hips, now you're at his mercy. Ty's shifty. He can dribble the ball. He's not what some people think he is. He'll catch you. Like, he's shifty. You got to flatten out. I think you got to guard him flat. And I think you got to respect his speed. And that's easier to do. If you're flat, you can kind of give him some space rather than opening up your hips. When you give him space, you better close it fast. Close it fast. Don't get me wrong. Don't let him just get a comfortable shot off, but respect the speed.
That's nice. Get up in the air.
Right there, you see he drops his hips. He can't really recover.
I thought the bump was coming. I for sure thought the bump was coming. I don't want to give his bag up. I thought I thought the bump and get up real quick. Yeah, I like to see Glover be aggressive here. You know, DeeBones has been able to run off a few points. Yeah, nah, for sure.
There it is again. There it is again. To me, if his hips, if he's playing flat there, I think that's. I don't think he gets shifted that way. If you play somebody to one side, that can't happen. If you play somebody to one side, you got to make sure they stay that way. Because if you allow them to go the other way, they got you beat. So you have to be really strong with that if you do that. That's a nice shimmy. Nice triple move. That's going to be good because Bones has a good first step. He has a really quick first step, and he can go finish with a straight line drive. Kind of pointless ones. Finish the possession pretty well. Got a decent shot, but got to be composed. Not waste dribbles. That's tough. That's a tough finish. That's a tough finish. I think if you guard him flat there, see, you're forcing him left. He went left. He put that inside. Oh, and that's a variation out of that move that you have to respect. Again, I think playing flat will help DeeBones in that situation. That was for game. He won. This was back when the King of Courts went to 11. So Ty won this matchup. But I think this would have been a lot closer if DeeBones made him grind out those buckets with more ones. I think Ty hit 4 or 5 twos. I think he had one lay there. So DeeBones, to sum up this specific matchup, I think you play flat. You respect his speed, but also can't let him get really good shots. So respect his speed when he gives you a reason, when he gets into certain size ups, but you got to not let him shoot those twos.
With the cross jab. Ty Glover with the game.
Now, next matchup. Next matchup. Next matchup. We got DeeBones and Chauncey that we get to watch. This matchup is like a kind of similar in certain aspects to Nas because Chauncey's a strong guard. You know what I'm saying? Like he has some moves offensively. He's strong, right? He's strong and he's about Nas's height. That's the ways in it similar. And DeeBones is gonna have that shot, I believe. I believe he's gonna have that shot more so against Nas because Nas is only 6 foot. Now I don't know if Nas, because I kind of think Nas can press up, and he's so strong that he might be able to force someone to one side completely. If he plays that way with Bones, then Bones is gonna have to find another answer. But that Chauncey's crossover is top 5. I'm not gonna lie. His crossover and spin move is top. Is Yo, if y'all remember, this matchup was so built up, bro. The same way that Bones is and Nas is. This matchup was so like they were beefing before this, the same way Nas and Bones are. I like those shots, Bones. I don't think it's necessarily settling, especially against a strong defender like Chauncey. Like, yeah, you can use your size for sure, but I think it's good to mix it up. Take what's there. That's all I'm saying. You got to go to the rim. You're too strong and athletic not to go to the rim, but don't be forceful. That's all I'm saying. And I'm telling you, the key tomorrow for DeeBones, and this sums up DeeBones. He has to stay composed physically and mentally. If he stays composed and he focuses on the game and he doesn't let emotions take control of his, actions, he'll be okay. He'll put himself in a position to win both games. He's got a lot of potential. He's like 6'6". He's like 220. He has a nice skill set. He has nice moves. He has a nice jumper. There's no reason Bones shouldn't be better than he is. Bones will reach his potential by this, with mentality. That's going to be the key. Bones will only be as good as he lets himself be. He's got to be composed. He's got to have a strong but humble approach.
at the top of the key, in the beginning. Because we said he been settling. He need to get to the basket. Oh.
That's a good snatch.
Get out my bag, Chauncey.
Playing on another level.
That was a good snatch.
Hey,
That was a good snatch.
Snatchback University, hey. He might be a professor at Snatchback University with that one.
Has he?
It's a pro move, though. Pump fake, get him in the air, get the body.
Chauncey, oh my goodness.
This is what makes Chauncey so good too. Like DeeBones, what makes him not as good as he can be is like strategy, mentality, approach to the game. That's what makes Chauncey so good. Like seriously, some people look at Chauncey and their skill set. Some fans are like, "Oh, his skill set looks a certain way." He's a winner. He's got a great mentality. You know what I'm saying? He just knows how to compete at a high level. That's all. You know, he's got composure in high pressure moments. I don't know, y'all. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be a tough matchup. I got faith in Bones. I do have faith in him. He has a lot of potential. Crazy potential. Nice. I like that. I like that take. No, yeah, Chauncey has a 93 block. One thing I noticed about Chauncey too is when he's kind of jabbing, he's fine with his shot pocket coming up in kind of like a weird way. He doesn't really care how it gets up. Yeah, man. DeeBones is gonna have to play Nas very honest and keep him in front, because if he tries to reach and gamble and force him one way, and Nas goes the other way, he'll get DeeBones off balance. Oh, nice pump. Nice pump.
Taking advantage of the rules there. He knows the rules. Advantage of the rules. He can get away with the foul there without any points being awarded.
No points at all. DeeBones got to know he's going to foul though and find a way to get that thing going.
Oh, DeeBones got a little. I just noticed he got a little tired right here.
Try to at least give yourself a chance for some free points.
Good shot. I love that. I love that shot.
You got to get downhill.
Oh, the shirt's coming off.
I've been seeing a lot of shirts coming off since the first week.
Man, if Nas wins this King of the Court, bro, if Nas beats...
Another one?
Oh, you see? Same shot pocket. If Nas takes down Ty and DeeBones, two, like, forwards in the same night, bro, Nas is going to be really up there in the community in terms of, like, best one-on-ones. Like, really up there. Like, I've been seeing... Oh, my God. That's such a tough shot. A lot of people want to see Nas versus Nitty. I'll push for that. Why not? Why wouldn't you play that? Like, to me, like, it's not like Nitty's in a different stratosphere. Nitty's a better 5-on-5 player, but Nas is a really good one-on-one player. And I'm not saying Nitty's not going to win that 1v1, but I'm saying I would like to see it. From what we've seen from Nas, he's the real deal. Like, I don't think it's crazy to say that Nitty just going to wax Nas. Nitty is, he's Nitty, but oh, no, he didn't. I was about to say. And a key, too. Oh, dang. That was travel. A key for DeeBones, too, is going to be getting off to a good start and creating that momentum. Because, again, I feel like it's a lot mental with him. So if he's... Good shot.
I see what he's saying, though, on the elbow.
If he's able to... But I get it. I get the elbow, but he's got to stay locked in.
Downhill.
Yeah, so for DeeBones, getting off to a nice start, I think is going to be key. I'm really locked into him versus Nas. That's the matchup that everybody wants to see. If he gets off to a good start, I just think he will mentally be more suited to finish that game off. In both of these games, he started off bad, and it just seems like he never really like got going.
Oh my God, he's having a ball out here.
Oh, that was tough. Hezzy, that was tough.
See the slight hezzy get him jumping though. DeeBones looking a little frustrated right now. Chauncey hooping.
This matchup was very similar. These two were beefing. Oh. High stakes tomorrow. High stakes tomorrow. Loser's going to hear it in the comments. Good shot. Good shot.
Oh my God. DeeBones with another one though. We got 6-9 game. Let's see. Let's see if he can run them off.
Oh, nice move. Woo! That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. The shimmy to the left-hand reverse. He's in a rhythm right here. Facts. Chauncey's a great defender too. I'm excited to see Nas's defense be tested a little more. It's been solid so far, in my opinion. But I think it'll be we'll really know where Nas's defense is at after these two games. After Ty that's really quick and DeeBones that has a really good first step. Nice jab into the jumper. I don't personally think DeeBones could just bully Chauncey to the rim. I think he's taking good shots. I don't think he's settling. Oh, that was a good move. No way. Did he make that? Oh, I was about to say. I don't remember how this one finishes, but. Wrong pivot here. Okay. Good move. Ah, lay that underhand. Lay that underhand. Nah, that dunk would have been crazy. He would have had takeover if he dunked that. I'm not gonna lie.
In 3 weeks, that was about to be the first one off a crazy cross, though.
Hey, oh, I like that. I couldn't really see if he got all ball there.
It's getting physical out here. It's getting chippy.
Habanero spicy. DeeBones got his hands right there, though.
Oh, he got it up. Bionic said, oh, we're giving those fouls.
So you got to pick what you going to call. You got to pick and choose what you going to call. Oh, is that game?
Oh, my God. I didn't remember that how it ended. That was a deep two. Yeah, man. I think overall, like, key points, DeeBones going to have to be composed mentally. It's a long game. Especially adding those last 2 points to 13, that kind of just extends it. Just be composed. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get too high. Don't get too low. Just focus on your mechanics. Focus on the game. Don't focus on the refs. Play those guys solid. I don't know that you want to force those guys to one way. Definitely can't let them shoot out of the triple threat. What do y'all think, bro? Let me know in the comments. Tomorrow, it's going down. This anticipated matchup, all the beef is going to be settled tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. I'm really excited for it. Tune in, man. Yes, sir. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.